Welcome to Winston's Words of Wisdom. And now, here is Winston Marsh.
Hello, I'm Winston Marsh, and I've had the pleasure of having Ed stay with me for 10 days now. Down here in the great Down Under land, he's seen koalas, he's seen lyrebirds, the Sydney Harbour Bridge, Taronga Park Zoo, too much to mention. But, you know, it's been a learning experience for me. I've learned so much from him, and he's asked me to share a few of my secrets. I want to talk to you about Senor Perito's fabulous secret. Do you know about Senor Perito? Perito was an Italian psychologist who was sitting out in his back garden in Rome one day, and he was looking at the pea pods, and he noticed something incredible. 20% of the pea pods had 80% of the peas. Well, you know, that was a bit of a finding, a bit of a discovery for him. So what he decided to do was to see if that was a natural phenomenon. And yes, it was. You know, 20% of the car drivers, the auto drivers, have 80% of the crashes. 20% of the population has 80% of the money. So what's that got to do with you, I hear you ask? Well, it's very simple. 20% of your effort produces 80% of your results. And you know, I say to any business, you can double your results, you can double your profits in less than 90 days. How? Well, all you've got to do is identify those 20% factors and do more of them. You see, if 20% generates 80% of the results, and you put perhaps 5 times the effort, you spend 100% of your time doing those things, you'll alter the other side of the equation. And 100% of your effort will produce 400% results. Hey, listen to that. Just by doing the things you need to do. And the big part is there are only 3 balls. Crooked finger. You know, I used to chop trees down here and wrestle alligators. Well, when you wrestle alligators or crocodiles, that'd be 3. And this would be an alligator wrestler ordering 4 beers. However, I digress. There are 3 balls you have in your business that you need to apply Senor Perito's principle to. And what are those balls? Well, first of all, 20% of your clients generate you 80% of your revenue. That's right. But guess what? Who gets 80% of your time? It's the 80% of clients that give you 20% of your revenue. So what you've got to do is identify those 20% of clients. And here's the way to do it. List out your clients in descending order of fee. Yeah, have the biggest fee, the top, and the smallest at the bottom. And add down until you get to 80% of the fees, 80% of your sales. Guess what it'll be? There's no guessing. It will be around 20% of your clients. Now look, don't hang me for a couple of percent. It's 20% of your clients gives you 80% of your sales. So what have we got to do now? Well, it's very simple. Right now, I know you give great service to all of your clients. So continue to give great service to the 80% who give you 20% of your sales, and give fantastic service to that amazing 20%. Make sure that all your team know who they are. Make sure when your receptionist answers the phone that he or she says, "Hi, it's good to hear." Make them feel special in every way. And think about it. How can you get more business from those clients? How can you get more clients like them? So first ball you juggle. 20% of your clients give you 80% of your business. Second ball, 20% of the products or services you sell give you 80% of your profits. Yeah, that's right. That's Perito and his pea pods. 20% of the products or services give you 80% of your profits. So what are we going to do again? We're going to list out our sales and determine what the 20% is that gives us our 80% of profits or sales. And then all you've got to say is, how do we sell more of that? Who do we sell them to? It's called getting leverage. You know, a little bit of a change gives a huge change in your results. So there we are, second ball. 20% of the products and services you sell are giving you 80% of your money. Now you know where to concentrate, don't you? So what's the third one? Well, you perhaps better sit down when we think about this one, because this is all about you and that team of yours. Let me tell you, 20% of your team and the way they spend their time are giving you 80% of your results. Yeah, that's right. Do you know what most businesses do? They spend Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday getting ready to make money on Friday. Oh yeah, they're busy. They're doing a lot of things that are important, but not necessary. So what you need to do, and you as boss should be doing this, is first of all look at your team members. Work out which are the ones that are producing you the results. Look at how they spend their time. So take a tip from me. Get them to keep a time diary and then evaluate what that time did for you. And you'll find it. 20% of the team and the time they spend are giving you 80% of results. So what do you got to do? Well, maybe this isn't nice. Perhaps you could fire 80% of your team. Gives the rest of them a hell of a shock. They'll really work hard anyway. But maybe, well, it's the new year. Don't do that. Don't fire them. Talk to them. Suggest that if they don't want to pull their socks up, if they don't want to improve, you can help them relocate to another business that doesn't want to make the sort of money you're interested in making. Work with them. Identify the tasks. Identify the people that make the things happen, and then just do more of it. Now here's the amazing thing. The third thing is 20% of your team and time can give you 80% of your results. These three balls aren't cumulative. They don't add up. They multiply. In other words, you get a 20% increase, or you can get a 100% increase or 400% increase in your business just by taking the 20% of your customers to 100% of your clients. You can get another 400% increase in working on your products and services, and you can get another 400% increase. These are the theoretical maximum in working on your team and time. You see, the potential for your business is 400 times 400 times percent. 6.4 million % is what you can do with your business if you just understand Senor Pareto. Now, you're going to say, I always knew Aussies talked a load of crap. So you're not going to believe everything I've said. Okay, believe half of what I said. You won't double your business in 90 days, you'll just increase it by 50%. That wouldn't be too bad, would it? Hey look, if you only believe a quarter of what I said, you're going to get a 120% increase in business. But what is the secret? The secret is looking at the things in your business that produce the results and doing more of them. And if you do this, you'll get to where every good business owner should get. And where's that? Prematurely retired to the beaches of the world, with oceans of money washing all over your magnificent body. And you're going to say to me, I don't have a magnificent body. And I'm going to say to you, if you've got oceans of money washing over any sort of body, how does it make your body look? And the answer is magnificent. From down under, make it happen.